Representatives of the All India Motor Transport Congress have reached the Union Home Ministry. The meeting will start shortly. The meeting will start under the chairmanship of Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla. Now, all of this, viewers, is in light of the massive Chakka jam called by truck drivers, keeping in mind with the new criminal laws of hit and run. The truck drivers not happy with it, understandably, and taking to the streets. But many would question that why is it that the government will bend backwards for try to implement a stringent law when it comes down to hit and run cases across the country. But how it has been translated by truck drivers is that they don't have the kind of money or the 10-year in jail that they see under this new purview of the law in hit and run cases. Mind you, where India's national highways are concerned, a lot of hit and run cases are attributed to truck drivers, and it is true. And this law was formulated to make sure that hit and run cases are minimized. But the latest that is coming in is possibly to try and dilute the log jam or break the log jam. Representatives of the Transport Industry Committee right now are meeting. The representatives of the All India Motor Transport Congress have now reached the Union Home Ministry. The meeting will start shortly, is what is being indicated. The meeting will start under the chairmanship of Union Home Secretary Ajay Bhalla. I want to cut across to my colleague Munish Pandey with the very latest. Munish, would you get us up to speed with the latest, please?
Well, Preeti, we have been given to understand is that there is a delegation of 10 people who will be meeting the Union Home Secretary, and the meeting will be regarding the displeasure which has been shown by multiple unions of transport in the country, because from last 24 hours what we have seen, there has been a massive protest in multiple states, and the Home Ministry has taken this matter very seriously. So a meeting will start very shortly, and the Home Ministry is trying to assure the transport unions that there is nothing in the law which is against, the truck drivers or the bus drivers, because there are some clauses in which the punishment is from 5 years to 10 years, but that is only conditional. For example, if the person has, hit a person, but if he has informed the local authorities, then the punishment is only 5 years. But in a hit and run case, the punishment can go for 10 years. But there are some rumors also, because of which, according to Home Ministry, the matter has escalated. And those rumors are that, there will be a fine of 7 lakh rupees, which is not in the newly implemented law. So these are the concerns which has been shown by the transport unions, and regarding that, a meeting will start very shortly, and the Home Ministry is very confident that there will be a positive outcome, and soon the protest by the transport unions will be taken back. Preeti.
All right. Well, to give our viewers a basic understanding, a protest by truck drivers and unions will lead to crippling ramifications across the country already. Many states are facing petrol shortage already, so it needs to be the troubleshooting has to happen at the earliest where this is concerned. Meanwhile, I just want to take you a little further and tell you what these protests were all about as they swept through state by state, as drivers and truckers expressed what they felt was dissatisfaction with the stringent hit-and-run provisions in the new panel law. With the nationwide transportation strike entering its second day from Punjab to UP to Maharashtra, vehicles lined up outside petrol pumps as fuel supply was impacted in cities across the country in midst of fuel shortage speculation. There was shortage of fuel in Chandigarh, and people were running from one petrol pump to another. Meanwhile, the government has said that law will make roads safe. Interesting to note, the Congress has jumped in, backing the protesting drivers, adding the bill was passed without discussion and government needs to reconsider its decision. But when you come down to it, there's one basic question that needs to be asked. The number of hit-and-run cases on India's national highways where people are just left to die without any accountability, a law like that could be stringent but could help curb the menace.
गलत बात है ना, यात्रियों को तो परेशानी नहीं होनी चाहिए, क्योंकि जो कानून जो बना है वो यात्रियों की मदद के लिए है। ठीक है, हिट एंड रन का कानून है। हिट एंड रन के कानून में क्या दिक्कत है? हिट एंड रन करके पहले भाग जाता था ड्राइवर, कुछ नहीं होता था। अब एक कानून बना जिससे कि वो सजग रहे। तो सजग रहने के अंदर किसी तरह का वो नहीं होना चाहिए कि जी हमको ये पसंद नहीं आ रहा है।
বেশ করছে ট্রাক চালকরা, বেশ করছে ট্রাক চালকরা, বেশ করছে ট্রাক চালকরা। আমি সেই আন্দোলনের পাশে আছি, আমরা তাকে সমর্থন জানাই।
इस कानून में किस तरह ये घातक है, किस तरह ये इस उद्योग का नुकसान करेगा, किस तरह ये देश का नुकसान करेगा, और यह कानून लाने के पहले कोई स्टेक होल्डर से कोई चर्चा नहीं हुई। और 27% पहले ही ड्राइवरों की कमी है। और पहले जो था कि 2 बरस की सजा थी और अभी 10 बरस की सजा की है, 7 लाख का जुर्माना किया है। तो ये पहला वैसे आंदोलन हम देख रहे हैं देश में कि जो व्हाट्सएप के माध्यम से, सोशल मीडिया के माध्यम से चालकों ने कर रखा है।